everybody, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hello, my name is Kelly. I make art videos, I do product reviews, tutorials, and tips for creative moms. And in today's video, we are doing another how to fill your sketchbook episode. And in this one, we are going to be trying a new medium. So today we are trying the Holbein Artist Gouache in 18 colors. And as you can see, I am just swatching out the colors right now and getting a feel for how they all look. So let me just say that trying a new medium is just a really intimidating thing. So that's why I like to swatch and test out some stuff in my sketchbook just so I can get a feel for it before I try to complete a full project. And I think trying a new medium is a great way to fill up your sketchbook. Just seeing what you can do with it, trying a bunch of concepts, checking out the colors, see how they blend, and all of the above. So I am going to confess that I've had these since Easter. No, not Easter, Mother's Day. I bought this, well, I had my husband buy this for me for Mother's Day because that's what I wanted. And I was accumulating things for an art haul video, and then I was like, well, that's kind of ridiculous. I can totally use this now and still include it in the art haul. So that's why it took me so long to play with it, which is weird because I really wanted these and I really wanted to play with them as soon as I got them. But I was finding myself being a little intimidated about how to go about actually testing them out and seeing what they can do and whatever. So first off, I thought it would be cool to, I was farting around on Pixabay and I found this really cool close-up of like the pineapple skin from the fruit. And I was like, wow, that'd be a really cool little texture piece to put in your sketchbook. And I was like, I wonder if I could do that with gouache. So that's why I decided to go ahead and give this a go. And I wanted to really test out kind of how they blend and how they layer and everything, and I thought this would be a cool little experiment to kind of figure out how they did work. And I absolutely love these paints, you guys. I have never been so excited about a medium since colored pencil. And like, I just recently was messing with acrylics and I've been messing with watercolor, but these are just, they're so cool. They just blend so nicely. They blend so nicely. The colors are so vibrant and opaque, and they're really easy to work with. I didn't think they would be this easy to work with, and they're so fun. They're so amazing. I can't even believe I haven't. And it's funny because I've never heard of gouache before until last year. I had no idea what it was. I've never heard of it before. And I was very just kind of familiar with like acrylic, watercolor, and oil, and I didn't even know that gouache was around or that it was a thing or whatever. And I am so excited that I found this and I was able to try it out. So some of my first impressions with these paints were the paint is very pigmented. It's so nice and creamy and opaque. They blend really well. And considering this is my first time trying this medium, I'm not sure how these gouache paints compared to others, so I'm planning on hopefully trying to get some Winsor & Newton and some other brands so I can see how they measure up to each other. So I'm very curious to see the difference between the brands and what the differences are. I know Holbein has an acrylic gouache, which I've heard a lot of good things about, so I thought that was really interesting. And I'm just so excited. I want to try these mixed with watercolor. I've had white gouache. I actually have the white gouache in the Winsor & Newton brand, and I love that. So I like to mix that with my watercolor. So I'm really excited to try to do a mixture of a watercolor and gouache painting. I think that would be really interesting. Another reason why I wanted to try out gouache is because I'm taking a lot of classes on SVS Learn, and a lot of the illustrators, they use gouache because it dries really matte. So it scans in the computer really well, and it's used for like illustrations and children books and all kinds of things like that. So I did find the fact that these dried really matte to be very interesting partly because when it does dry, it kind of almost looks like an abstract piece, even though that wasn't really your initial intention or my initial intention with this little study. So I thought that was interesting too. And then I did try to do a little bit of blending in this little square up here and just kind of do like a little pattern swatch and just kind of see how opaque the lightest color on my palette was. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some extra embellishments to this page down the road. So I've played with these for about 45 minutes. So my initial first impressions of them are really, really cool. I really liked them, and I cannot wait to do a whole piece with just gouache. I think it's just going to be so amazing, and I see a lot of artists do a lot of great landscapes with them, and I'm just so excited to do a whole piece with these, you guys. So those are my first impressions. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel if you like this type of content. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That's it for me today, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.